How do? Time for another beer review. It's Friday challenge time, and we've made it to the end of another week, and it feels like we are getting a week closer to normality, because this time next week I'll be in the pub, so I'm going to have to do my Friday challenge a little bit earlier next week. So before I get into Friday challenge, I'd just like to thank Slurpee for the video that I put up last night, the parody. You all seem to find it very funny. Apologies if you were offended. Slurpee's got his own channel, and I put it in the comments. So if you're wanting to check Slurpee's channel out, please do. I didn't know he was going to do it. He threatened to do it about 2 weeks ago, and Raggy got in touch with us yesterday to say that he'd done it. So I thought, and then it started getting talked about on Raggy's channel last night, and folks said, "Oh, you've got to get it up." So I fired it up. Yeah, there was a few funny bits in it, but just to put a rumour to bed from Slurpee's video last night. There you go. Okay, so right, today's Friday challenge has been set by PVFC Kev, who's a Port Vale supporter, and it's good. One of the good things about doing this channel is I've spoke to football fans of varying different League 2 clubs. It's not just Carlisle United fans that I've spoke to through this. We've had for Port Vale, Tranmere, Bradford, so it's good. So, you know, yeah, I like to talk about beer, but, you know, I'm into my football, I like my boxing, so just, you know, just make it general chit-chat in the comments and all, it's all good. So, he asked me to do Oranjeboom Blue. I think this is the right one, because there's like, well, it's blue. There's a few different ones and different ABVs. So it says on the wrap there that the 4 500ml cans were £5.75, but I got them in B&M for £4.49. The Cheetos were £1, and the chicken curry with rice was £1.39, and my Nescafe was the Azera Nescafe was £2.99. Just people are interested. So yeah, I've had Oranjeboom in the past. It was about 5 years ago, and when I had it at Magic Weekend for the Rugby League. So big weekend where they have every Super League team plays, and they all play at St James's Park. So we'd been in the bars all weekend, and I just got this in the corner shop just to like gang on in the apartment, and I wrote on my own taps that it got worse the next day when I checked it in the first time. So I drank a lot that weekend. I have no recollection to how it tasted, but if I'm saying it was stinking, I don't know, because like I say, I drank a lot. So being a glass though, real high levels of clarity in that. Very aggressive carbonation going up to a very foamy white head. It looks quite compact. Get the nose. Very sweet. Like a syrupy, slight honey notes. Yeah, it smells a little bit syrupy sweet. There's no metallic notes coming out. I'm not really picking up any bread or citrus, like slight honey notes. Right, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. It's not bad. It's a little bit syrupy, slight like mineral notes in it. I am picking up a little bit of like a sweet honey vibe in it, but it's not too bad. I'm not really picking up any like bread, citrus, any metallic like copper coins. None of that's coming out. It's a solid macro lager. It's not a shatteringly amazing beer, but it's drinkable. So for me to say it got worse as it got on when I drank this 5-6 years ago, I think it's probably to do with the fact that I was probably hungover that day. This beer is 5%, and it's brewed. There's a lot of writing on the can. It's brewed by. It's brewed under license by United Dutch Breweries. So it's originally from the Netherlands, but it's brewed over here. But it doesn't say who brews it. It's all right. Like I say, it's a solid macro lager. There's far worse macro lagers out there. I've said on some of these Friday challenges in the past that like the Polish macro lagers are better than the ones that we get in the pubs over here, and this is in that bracket of being better than the pub ones. It's not an amazing beer, but I would much rather drink this over Foster's, Carlin, Carlsberg, Bud Light, Coors Light. They're all worse than this. It's all taste preference. I think it's probably on a par with about Heineken for me. Not as good as Tennent's. Tennent's is slightly better than it, but like I say, I could drink it again. I'm not in a rush to buy it again. I'll finish that 4-pack. I'd buy it. I'd drink it again I'd buy it again if the options were limited. But like, if I went in a shop and that was the best option, I'm in pretty much of a grim shop. But it's an all right safe macro lager. So keep the challenges coming. Just fire in the comments any beers that you'd like me to, or alcohol for that matter, that you'd like me to review, and I'll do my best to source it. So thanks for watching. I'll add this to my Friday challenge playlist. I'll add this to my B&M playlist. So thanks for watching, and on to the next one. Cheers.